Hi boys and girls, Miss Lowson here. I am coming at you with just a quick video to go over the topic for our reading assessment for this week. The topic is one that we have gone over quite a few times so far this year in 4th grade, but it is one of those really important topics that you are going to use forever throughout your educational career. So it's really important that we spend some extra time to just go over it with you guys today. If you have already taken your reading assessment and you did not do as well on it as you maybe would have liked to have, and you think that you'll be more successful after this quick video, please have your parents send me a message so that I can go ahead and unlock your test and give you another chance, okay? So our topic for this week is the topic of theme. And the theme is the lesson or a moral that an author wants you to learn or better understand from their work. Now you may be saying, Miss Lowson, what do you mean by their work? Well, their work, or any type of work that you may be able to identify a theme in, could be a story. And I don't know if y'all remember, but we already learned this year that a fancy word for story is called prose. So if you ever see that fancy word prose, just remember we're just talking about any kind of story. We can also identify the theme within a play, which is also called a drama, a poem, and even movies and TV shows sometimes. So while you guys are watching Netflix, why don't you start thinking about the theme of that movie that you're currently watching, okay? So some common examples of theme that we might come across are courage. You might see a story that's talking all about how someone stood up to a bully and it took courage for them to do that. You might find themes on family, how family is the most important thing out of everything. You may find theme on friendship. Maybe there's some kind of a tough situation and you learn who your real friends are because of the events that unfold within that story. That could be the theme that the author's trying to express to you. I know my homeroom especially, if y'all remember when we read the story of the Invisible Boy, a theme within that story was belonging. The illustrator did a beautiful job within that story. At the beginning, the little boy Brian was in black and white when everyone else was in color. And as the story progressed and he began to make friends and become accepted by his peers, his coloring came back when he felt that sense of belonging. Another one that we can relate back to stories that we read in our classroom was when we read The Most Magnificent Thing. The main character in that story was working really hard to create this incredible object. And she found all these parts and all these pieces, and her dog, which was her sidekick, worked really hard to put it all together. And no matter what she did, it wasn't right. But she didn't give up. She persevered, and she ended up realizing that all those little pieces that she put together were parts for her to end up making the most magnificent thing. Another one that's really important right now that all of us are participating in is that one person can make a difference. So right now, we're all doing this stay at home. We are one person that's making a difference in what's going on in the world today. So you should be really proud of yourself for following that theme. Another person that was one person that made a difference. We read a story. I wonder if you guys can remember who that person was that had this one little idea and ran with it, and then it grew to be this really big idea. When do you think they figured it out? If you guessed Trevor, y'all were right. Trevor from Pay It Forward was definitely someone that also was one person that made a huge difference. I hope that this helped you guys to make your assessment a little bit clearer. If you need any assistance or additional support, please feel free to send me a message on Dojo. It wouldn't be a Miss Lowson video if I didn't twist up my words in one way or another, right? I miss y'all so much. I hope that you and your families are all doing well. I am here for you. I love y'all. Mwah. Take care. See you soon.